We're back on Alan Wake 2, and this time I'm going to be using the RTX 3060 Ti. Playing the game at the max settings at 1080p with RT/path tracing enabled, and here we are with that. There we go, looking good. And let's jump into it. Oh man, indoors we're getting 20. Not a great start.
Another page.
Going outside, we fall down to 9 FPS, guys. 9 FPS with its GPU at 1080p. Isn't that crazy? And for the VRAM, we're sitting at 7.4 gigs. It is climbing up quite quickly. And system RAM sitting at 15 gigs pretty much. So yeah, isn't this playable, guys? 11 FPS at 1080p. I'm not too surprised. This card isn't really made for RT anymore. Anyway, it does quite poorly all around with RT these days. So I'm not too shocked about it. So let's pause it here, enable DLSS, and see what that can do for us. I doubt it'll be playable, but let's try it out. Using DLSS at the balanced preset, we are sitting at 17 FPS. 20 FPS, there we go. Feels much better. Not playable still, obviously. 20 FPS isn't that good. But regardless, it's an improvement from what we had before. We had 9 FPS before, /10. Then we're sitting at 20 to 25. So it's an improvement, but not playable still. So let's back out, disable all the RT stuff, and try again, and see if the game is playable. Disabling DLSS, and going down, disabling RT/path tracing. And let's get back into it. And here we are. 40 FPS, that's a massive improvement, guys. That is actually a massive improvement. And down into the 30s. Okay, you know what, that's fine. It can be playable for some at 30 FPS, obviously. I wouldn't do it on keyboard and mouse, ideally. But if you want to, you still can. The aiming isn't great, unfortunately. Alright guys, balanced DLSS, here we are. Now in the mid-40s. So we gained around 10 FPS pretty much. It can still fall down into the 30s, unfortunately, like up here. But it's a decent FPS bump, that's for sure. But yeah, still too far away from the 60 FPS mark. I think for this card, it's going to be the medium preset. So I think I'll do a mix of medium and high first. And if it can't hit 60 FPS still, then I'll bring it down to, I guess, medium and low. And see how we do there. Here we are at a mix of medium and high settings, no DLSS. There we go there. We're in the 40s now. It's the low to mid 40s, so it's definitely an improvement. And hopefully with DLSS, we can get 60 FPS. Down here though, we're getting pretty close. The low 50s now, / the mid 50s. That is quite fantastic, and the graphics look amazing still. Alright, again with balanced DLSS. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is what I like to see. 70 FPS, down into the high 60s, / the low 60s. And the high 50s here. But to be fair, if you have the FPS counter off and you're playing at 50 to 60 FPS, it's going to feel like fine regardless, right? So it's not a massive deal that it's falling below 60 occasionally. It's still going to be a good time. Let's make our way back up here. Our objective is to investigate the house. Let's go inside and see what's up. There we go. This will be creepy, but it's all for the benchmark, guys. Let's count the FPS again. It's the mid to low 50s here in this section, unfortunately. But again, if you got the FPS counter off, it will feel fine. Not really a huge deal. What was that sound? General store. Oh man, wasn't this in the trailer or something? I think it was. Please don't jump scare me. Okay. Feels fine. So, oh my god, okay. It was in the trailer and I still fell for it. Okay, well, okay. The guy in the Colt. Burn. Oh, look at that. That's sick. You gonna die? Got him. Okay, let's make our way back to the hut. I'll save the game, back out, and we can play the game at 440p. What is that sound, though? Please stop with the music. Oh, this game is too stressful, dude. I can't do it. Let's go up here. Should be safe, I hope. Alright, here we are. Safe and sound. Save the game. And yeah, it's back out. 1440p. Let's play the game at the max settings. And no DLSS. But I will use RT for a little bit. Jumping into the game. Alright. It's getting worse, obviously. Oh, 6 FPS. 5 FPS, there it is. Dude, look at the VRAM though. Maxed that fully pretty much. 7.8 gigs out of 8. I'm not surprised, obviously. Let's enable DLSS and see what this card can do. Now using performance DLSS, we're getting 16 FPS. Again, this card isn't an RT card. so we shouldn't be too surprised by the performance. And for 4K, I'm going to skip RT altogether, so keep that in mind. Let's pull out the gun again. Alright, let's walk down. We are in the 20s. It's the low to mid 20s. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, here we go, guys. 24 FPS and I'm going to have a fight. The light will help us. Light. Oh no! The light broke. Why? Why? Oh, get mag dump. How is he still alive? Hello? Die! Yep, this is the end. Oh, this is the end.
We're gonna get used to this.
Yeah, I'm not either. What was that about? I freaked out. I lost all my bullets. Just mag dumping him. And he just tanked it. I'm guessing you gotta aim at the same spot over and over again until he dies. Let's enable DLSS. And using the balance preset. I am a big fan of how this looks so far. Looks very sharp and very crisp still. And FPS wise, a bit better. It's a small FPS bump. But in a little bit, I'm gonna back out again and play at a trusty medium/high settings preset. Alright, let's go this way. Why not? What could go wrong? Oh, the shadow scared me. I'm a coward. What is that? What is that?
What was that?
This game is so creepy, dude. I can't. I got no ammo, dude. One bullet. That is worthless. So at this point, it's more consistently sitting in the mid-30s / the mid-40s. But ideally, for a high frame rate, again, use a mix of medium and high, as well as DLSS. Okay, I'm good. Nope. Alright, now using a mix of medium and high settings with balanced DLSS. That is a great start, guys. That is a great start. We are now in the mid-40s / the 50s. Game is so fun though, guys. Like, I know it's very intensive on everyone's PCs pretty much, but the game is very fun. And the story is pretty cool as well. I definitely like it. Wait, hold on, look at this. Look at my hair and my jacket. It's smearing quite heavily. Look at that. That's insane. Okay. That's weird. Hello? There they are. What you got? Headshot, baby. Let's go for a reload. What you got? And he's done. Look at that. We saved so many bullets there. Instead of having 1, we have 15. Let's go.
Logan!
Can't even see this idiot. I don't care. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, dude. Dude, if you're FBI and you hear this, I'm leaving and quitting my job. Okay? I'm gone. I'm leaving the country, really. What are you talking about? Investigating it further. Got me messed up. Here comes the freaky stuff again. And this time I can't back out. Oh, he's gone. He's afraid of me. See? So yeah, we're in the high 30s / the mid 40s. Easier scenes in the 50s and the 60s. Okay, let's back out. I'll play the game at 4K. And I'll use a mix of medium and low settings instead. See if the game is playable, and we'll go from there. Alright, and finally here we are at 4K at a mix of low and medium settings. There we go with that. In the game we're sitting at around 18 to 20 FPS.
What was that?
Game looks gorgeous though, guys. This looks fantastic. So yeah, just imagine playing at the max settings now at 4K. This card isn't getting more than 10 FPS. Obviously. But at the same time, it's not a 4K card, so can't be too upset about it. And finally, using performance DLSS, we're sitting in the low 30s. Not bad, to be honest. Not bad at all. Actually, it's pretty bad. I'm not sure how this runs on PS5 or Xbox Series X, but if they have a 4K mode and it plays at 30 FPS, and this card can't do it, it does look pretty bad for us. So I will have a look tonight and see how this runs on console. I'll just go on YouTube and find a video or something. And hopefully it is as intensive on console as it is on PC. But yeah, all around it's sitting in the high 20s and the low 30s, guys. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's Alan Wake 2. The game is playable, but ideally, look at this guy. But ideally play at a mix of medium and high with DLSS enabled and stick to 1080p and 440p. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.